Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our entitled parents. In today's episode, entitled parent wants to hit my face because I crushed her 3-year-old child. My egg donor called asking for money. My anti-internet stepdad is constantly unplugging the internet because he thinks I'm a junkie and an addict. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Entitled parent wants to hit my face because I crushed her 3-year-old child. Sorry if English is bad, I don't think I speak it very well. Backstory: my school organized a trip to an Alzheimer's center to help us better understand the subject. To reach the center, we used a bus, as it wasn't really close to the school. I don't really know what to type here because there's not much to say. Entitled parent, ET. Teacher 1, T1. Teacher 2, not my teacher, T2. The bus was full, and some of my classmates were seated while I was standing. Beside me, there was ET and her 3-year-old child. We had to get off, and so did ET and her child. I was in front of ET, heading to the doors to disembark. Suddenly, I heard something hitting my leg, and then I felt ET pushing me, screaming, "ET, let me pass, let me pass." I said quietly, "Me, what the heck are you doing? I sometimes think and say what I think." She turned to me and started yelling, "I heard you," and kept yelling at me about the fact that she heard me. We got off the bus, and now, "ET, you people, I am a Gen Z, don't have any respect towards children, you pushed my child and swore at me." I was so confused, I didn't push anyone. Me, I didn't push anyone, this is a misunderstanding. ET, you pushed my 3-year-old child, you're so lucky I am not your mother. Otherwise, I would have hit you with my hand in your face. This alerted the two teachers. T1, what is happening here? ET, he pushed my child and he insulted me. T2, what is your name? I told T2 my name. T1, apologized to her. ET, no, I'm going to the police and reporting you for harassment. The child is clearly embarrassed. Me, I did not harass anyone, and I'm not giving you my name. I'm sorry, but you need to calm down. T1, apologize. What did I just do? LOL. ET, I am reporting you to the police. Give me your full name and date of birth. I did not say anything. This made ET even more mad, and she got tired of the fact that the teachers don't believe her. ET, you're lucky I am letting this pass, otherwise, I would have smacked your face and reported you to the police. ET goes away with her child. After story. After ET leaves, my classmates tell the truth. T1 and T2 tell me that I shouldn't have pushed her child. I stop them immediately and tell them the truth. T2 goes back to her class, and T1 says he wasn't thinking of taking any action against me in this situation. At 7 p.m., I receive a communication that the teacher wants to talk to my parents and that he has issued me a note. In the Italian school system, it's common to receive a note for misbehavior. Considering you in no way misbehaved, there are teaching staff who are making false reports. I'd fight this as some ET's bad behavior and false accusation should not give you any bad record. Parents need to ask teachers to support their claims. Other students supported OP's version, why are the teachers going against the evidence? Take emotion out of the equation and use logic. Does the bus have cameras? Put any evidence together, come prepared. 1. I agree with the others who praise your English. You write it better than a great majority of native speakers. 2. We have a phrase we use in the US, stick to your guns. It means don't give in, don't back down. If your story is true, you've done nothing to apologize for. It's better to accept the unjust punishment and be correct than to show cowardice to avoid punishment. It shows strength. This all being said, there's another phrase: choose your battles. You have to decide when the fight is worthy and when you'll lose no matter what. It shows wisdom. If the fight is worthy, stick to your guns. If it is pointless, don't fight. 3-year-olds don't get embarrassed about such things. My egg donor called asking for money. I posted a little while ago about my upbringing and the abuse I suffered, however there is a continuation. Last week I bought a new-to-me truck, a 1996 GMC Jimmy, body and interior in good shape, but it has a blown head gasket. In total I gave $600 for the truck. I bring this up to bring up the phone call. I posted it on Facebook and of course her minions, my half-brothers, saw it and I never disclosed how much I paid for it or if it runs or not. That brings up the egg donor. She called me, so I heard you bought a new vehicle. Yep, not any of your business though, you lost that right the day I was born. You ungrateful little brat, proceeds to heave, coughing violently. If I didn't need you I wouldn't call you. Wow, you're not even trying to hide the Cruella d'Evil attitude. Times have changed, and that cough sounds terrible. Several insults later, that at a young age I would have clenched and bent to her every word, being the good submissive child she wanted me to be. Basically, she has liver cancer and can't afford the procedure and she thinks that I make enough to cover it since of course I bought a new truck. Maniacal joker laughter ensues coming from me. Oh, the irony. Why are you laughing? This is serious. Do you want your dear mother to die? Fully embracing the mayhem, I couldn't stop my mouth from saying it. Lady, you're not my mother for starters. I may have popped out of you, but seriously? You should have swallowed me. Second. No, I don't want you to die, but chemo will be hell and you'll suffer worse than what you put me through, which is exactly what I want. Then when you die and are buried, it'll take only one trip out there to pee on your grave. If you really want me to help, maybe you should pay back 18 years of child support to my dad you've wrongfully kept and used to raise your true kids, plus pay me $1,103,760 plus interest for damages done to me. The last part was recommended by one you awesome Redditors if she ever contacted me again after 10 years. That's $20 an hour for 18 years. She would then get quiet, so I hung up, only saying think about it. The outcome would be consistent berating from all of them, her husband, my so-called brothers, her husband's family, all of them. I blocked them all and continue to hide in my lair laughing maniacally, cause after all karma is AB*TCH. Sorry for an even longer story, but this was too good not to post. Again, I may post a lot of the larger incidents she did in the past, but for now, thank you again for reading. LOL, this reads like bad self-insert fiction. For real. Maniacal joker laughter ensues coming from me. This is a 14-year-old who wants to run away from home because his parents confiscated his Xbox until he cleans his room. Wish I could help, but I spent all my money on my truck. The choice was you or the old hoopty truck, and that truck never done me no harm, so I went with the truck. The last time the entitled barnacle of a human being, formerly known as Mom, asked for money, I just sent her this. I find that humor makes the whole situation a little less soul-crushing. Hang in there. This was bad. Doesn't even make the cut of maybe being real, LOL. My anti-internet stepdad is constantly unplugging the internet because he thinks I'm a junkie and an addict. I 22 am a very introverted person, causing me to make more friends on the internet rather than in person. I live with my mom 50 and my stepdad 42 am. My stepdad is a very overly right-wing anti-video game, anti-internet Bible thumper who has recently demanded I stop playing video games in my spare time and start reading the Bible. I myself am a Christian, but he has pushed it so far that he's threatening me with eviction if I dare tell him to mind his own business and to respect my hobbies. He has resorted to completely unplugging the internet whenever he hears me talking with friends or playing a game. He claims I'm a junkie and an addict who defies God and lives in sin, but all I do is talk with my buddies on Discord. A majority of the time we aren't even playing games, just talking. His little anti-internet crusade has caused me to be unable to apply for jobs in a professional setting. My mom has done nothing to help me, only blindly following my stepdad because she herself is a huge narcissist, but that's a whole other story. They are both constantly saying that video games are as bad as methamphetamine. The worst part is when they unplug the internet, they laugh and think it's funny when they hear me walk downstairs to confront them. My brother 19M has moved in with my bio dad 50M completely due to the internet constantly being unplugged and affecting his school grades. I won't move in with my bio dad due to his very abusive verbal behavior towards women, although he has been getting help, can't live with it. I can't afford to move out and I don't have any friends to roommate with, so I'm stuck living with an anti-internet nutcase. Get a phone that allows you to use it as a hotspot. There was no internet in my dad's old house. He passed a few years ago and I needed to check out the house every once in a while, so I just used the internet from my phone. That should drive him nuts. Make sure to lock your door when you do it, or this POS will try to take your phone. Maybe get a laptop and spend time in the library. They have private rooms that you can use. An addict is someone who can't do without the thing they're hooked on. Hide his Bible. Wait, he probably has a backup in the closet, or at the bottom of the laundry basket, or taped under the cover of the toilet water tank. Never mind. Smiley face. Better yet, burn it on the front lawn. And mom is going to wonder why their kid never visits or be lucky with the occasional phone call. Time to get a job if you haven't already and move out. Then they can thump Bibles to their heart's content and you can also game uninterrupted. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.